kernel. OS level, we have upgraded the kernel to fix the any issues, bugs, or latest features. All those things we have updated. That is for the latest features. Some of the bugs will be fixed. So this Note implementation is one of the service here designed to help our business benefits only. So we will get the latest SAP corrections and also the new enhancements from the SAP, new enhancement from the SAP here. So here, so in our system, if you see day to day, our systems are running, code is running here, right? So that will, that code is running, that is the runtime, it is running here. Sometimes you may observe there are the lot of errors dumps in the systems. Sometimes you may observe lot of errors and dumps in the system here. If you go ST22, there might be a one error. There is a one error here. So that is fine, right? System core dump. So, but if you see the similar error message in the production systems here, there are a lot of dumps in the production system here, right? If you go to here ST22, you see there are a lot of dumps are generating every day. There are the lot of dumps are generating in the system here. Lot of the dumps are generating in the system here, right? So because of there are some syntax errors, some timeout errors, illegal syntax errors. There are the errors. There are the lot of errors here. A lot of syntax errors. Everything is there here. You can see there's a lot of things are there in the SAP system errors here, right? All are syntax error, syntax error, syntax error. So what is this syntax error here? Right? So there is a error in the program. There is a program error. Program error means what we will do, sir? We will not writing any program. This is developed by the our SAP, then not the custom program. With the custom, our developer author is the SAP. So then, so how to fix this type of errors here? Right? This is a program error. How to fix the errors? So syntax errors, program errors, how to fix it out? So SAP maybe knows already about this error. They may have so delivered the note to implement in our systems. Note are the correction notes. They are the two types of notes are available. Someone is the correction note here. One is the corrections. We can do the by implementing that note. So by implementing that note here, so our issue will be fixed. Some is the one note is the information notes. So correction notes, corrections. It contains the corrections here. How to correct the notes and correction notes here. Some notes are like a so correction notes and information notes here. Information notes. It contains the information resolution, how to fix it out, what steps you need to follow. Step 1, 2, 3, like that, they will provide the information. Some notes are the correction notes. These correction notes we can directly implement in our SAP systems to fix the issues here, right? To keep our system up to date in our SAP systems here, so we have to implement this note. We have to implement the SAP notes here, right? So here, what we can do, the main first point is to implement the note. Our system is registered into the SAP router and backbone connection is configured. There is a different procedure which we have to configure it here. Means our system is registered for SAP marketplace, then backbone connection also, digitally signed backbone connection also configured. That is the one big procedure that we cannot perform it now here. But because that's required the router, so there is a separate licensing subscription is required. So but after that also what we have to do, there is a note implementation we have to perform it here. The first of all, let's check whether this syntax error, right? Whether this syntax error has any notes currently SAP delivered or not. So let's find out here. This is a so knowledge base articles here, knowledge base articles here. If you type it in the SAP marketplace here, definitely there is a definitely there is a issue here, right? Definitely you may see the so some programs or some reports. So something you will see the some functions here similar error. Is it like SDF, SAP, LCM? The SAP already released the one note here, right? So let's see what is that note here, whether this is applicable for the ERP managed system, solution manager system here. Okay, so let's see what is that note here. Let's review. So ours is the syntax error. This is the so Lima, SAP Lima underscore data collectors here. So that is the SAP Lima related program here. And I think this is the that is the syntax here. So you can also check here because of this one. We can also check the so multiple ways. This is a program error. So this is the see here they are providing the some information here, some resolution. So implement the following. They in this is the information note. Why? Because they are provided the resolution steps to us what we have to do and everything here. So they have provided the resolution steps here, right? So then these resolution steps are not applicable. So that is also we can perform it. That resolution steps also we can perform it in the systems here. Resolution steps also we can perform it to fix the issues here, right? To fix the issues, the resolution steps, if you perform it, your issue will be fixed like that. So SAP will provide the some of the information to us, right? So there is a correction. There is a one more note here. They're saying that so they are saying that there are the some bugs. Fix the handling. There are the some bugs here to fix this one. They are saying that some collective notes and everything. So this note we have to implement in our SAP system. Implement the attached correction in the managed systems here. So this is for the STPI 740 and SP18 for Cloud ALM. So let's see here what is our system version here. 740, it's a 26 version here. Ours is the 26 version here. This is the 18 version here, right? 18 version here. So this note is not applicable here. But there is a there is a one corrections. This is a correction instruction, which means directly we can implement in our SAP systems here. Directly we can implement in our SAP systems here. The select the note here, right? So if you want to implement the node, select the node here. So then what we can do here, we can go to the yes note is the transaction code. Yes note. Yes note is the transaction code to implement the nodes in SAP systems. Yes note is the transaction code. The check, go to the nodes. So we can just directly click it, then upload the node. Manually, if you want to upload, you can upload the node. So otherwise, what we can do, just go to the notes browser, check whether this note is already there or not. So this note is not exist here. So then what we can do, we can download this note first. Normally you don't need to manually download in the real time. So there is a option in the yes note transaction code. The note apply, the notes apply everything we have to perform using yes note transaction code. Using the yes note T code, using the yes note T code, we have to apply the notes in our SAP systems here, right? So here we directly go to here, download the note, provide the note and download it. But it will not be downloaded our case here. Why? Because there is a backbone connection is required to the SAP, so which we don't have the connection here. Then what we have to do, once you download it, manually also we can upload that note to the here. We can also upload that note here. So there are two ways, either automatically you can download it or just download the note here. If the note are downloaded, this note can be applied here, right? You can see which versions it is supported. Normally this is not supported. Why? Because the 740/18 to 740/19 only, right? So but ours is the highest version here, highest version. This is the so 22. I think ours is the latest version here. So this note not applicable. But how can we know whether this can be applicable or not? Notes also we need to check whether all the notes are not applicable, only the specific notes here. Then how can we know? By checking the this support pack version, the support pack component version. So 740, okay. What is the patch level here? So those patch levels also we need to check in our systems here. Those patch levels also we need to check. Means to fix this type of errors here, SAP released the cumulative nodes. That nodes we have to fix it. We have to import in our SAP systems here. We have to import it here, right? So that is important. So right, go to the SAP notes browser. Just check this version here. This cannot be implemented. See, cannot be implemented. Why? Because this is applicable only for the SP18. Ours is the 20 plus here. So this note is not applicable for us. So, but before only you know this one whether is applicable or not. Why means, so by seeing that one you will know already, right? So then, so but in the system also, if you download it, the system also will throw the same message here. This note is not applicable, right? So which means we need to check the one more note which is applicable for the, so our version here, our versions, one more version we need to check it out here, right? So for the cloud ALM, one more version also we need to check it out here. So there might be a, so there might be a, so what is our version? So it is not, it cannot be implemented. This note we cannot implement it here. This note we cannot implement it here. There is a SP26 is there here. SP26. So there is a SP26 we have to. So there is a note, I think, cumulative notes, respective notes we have to download it here. Respective notes we have to download it here. This is the thing of we have to do it here. Right? This is the one. If you refer in the either Google, or suppose if you refer in the SAP knowledge base article here, you will come to know, so what notes we have to implement and all the information you will come to know here, right? That is the, so note implementations we can do that one here. So sir, how to implement other notes as well here, right? So if it is the, see a correction note for the SP26, we got it, right? We got the one note here. Let's see here what is this note. Yes, this is the correct version here, right? 26 and 27 here. So ours is the, I forgot, always I'm forgetting, 26, right? So always the note is depends upon the your versions here, right? So our version is the STPI 740 SP20. This is the correction version here. Cloud ALM related here. Health monitoring, real user monitoring. So this is the applicable. This is applicable for our version here. So let's download this note here. Let's download this note here. This note. Let's see whether it's already there or not. First of all, why? Because it's released yesterday only. Oh, this is released yesterday only, right? You see that when was released? Yesterday only this got released. Super. So then, so this is released yesterday only. This is the STPI version. Then directly you can go to the SAP market. So just download the note here. Then just you can import the note here. Just you can import the note. Upload the SAP note here, right? Just you can upload it. So from front end to application server level, it will save the data. Okay, this is done. So you can check it out here. In the new status, we can check it out, but lots are there here. So instead of that, go to the SAP Notes browser. Just you can select it. So this obsolete version is implemented. Means previous version is the obsolete version. So then we can latest version is the 31 here. Then we can click on the implement the note here. Then we can implement that note here. So previously there is a obsolete version, means long old version was implemented. So now we are applying the latest version we are applying here. So this note we are implementing in our SAP systems here. Right, but this note is there's a dependency on the one more note here, 3374186. So which means we need to download this note also here. This note also we have to download it here. right? That note is dependency on the, there is a one more note here. So we are just loading that note as well here. Normally, automatically it will be downloaded, but here, so we no need to automatically download it here. So there is a 3374146. So that note also we are loading here. Just click on the upload that note. So this is the note. Actually, this procedure is the automatically it will be downloaded if you give the note number. So, but we don't have the connection to the SAP. That's why we are manually downloading the notes and uploading into the systems here.
So to maintain the backbone connection, do we need to run any task list through STC01?
Yeah, there is a task list and there is a big procedure from SAP side also. You need to update your system into the SAP router, and the router has to be registered into the SAP side. Then after that, there is some nodes we have to implement it. Then you will get the STC01 task list. The task list, while executing the task list, it will ask the S user ID and password. One technical user we have to create it. The technical user we have to maintain it here. So the many things are there. So there are lots of there here. So that we have to perform it here. See here, as part of this one, all these corrections are going to implement in our systems. So which means, so I'm expecting whatever the dumps we are getting here, all the dumps will be fixed here, which are related to the our current the cloud ALM functionality, all will be fixed, right? Definitely that will be fixed here, right? That's what I am thinking here. So in this way, we can upload, we can implement the nodes in our SAP systems here. Our SAP system, we can implement the nodes here. We can check after the implementation, we can check whether it's implemented or not. So we can check. So version is like previously there is a absolute version, old version was implemented. Now we can update the latest version also, we can update it here, right? So previous version is implemented. So previous version, this is the latest versions here. Just click on the implement, or we can also do the reset. Reset also we can do that one. The reset means once the node implementation and kernel upgrade, both are reset reversible possible. After you upgrade, something is happening in the system, you can revert it. We can revert the kernel, you can revert it. You can revert to the previous status, we can do that one. So means we can reset it here. Node implementation also we can do the reset here. You can see there is a reset option here. That is possible. That we can do that one here. That reset also we can perform it here. Right? So I like that. So any systems, we can do that node implementation. So we can possible here. Any system we can implement it in the systems here, right? So that is possible. So like that. So the note, S note, if we go to the S note transaction code, then so we can implement the notes here. You can just go to any system, same procedure, upload the note, then check what is the current version. Suppose like let's take this one here. So let's take this one. What is this here? We're not sure, but let's take this one. So whether this can be applied or not. So this one, see here, data and the co file. So this one directly we cannot upload it. We need to extract the S nodes our file and we have to upload it here. So like that, if any system, so if you are updating here, so that we can update it here by using this one. These all are implemented nodes only here. Directly go to the here, upload the node. So just check what is the latest version it is there. Then download the node, you can upload it here. So that the node is applied in our SAP systems here, applied in SAP systems here. That will come to in this new list here. So if it can be implemented, that is fine. If cannot be implemented, then we cannot apply that node. Maybe there is a higher version node or there is a different version node that we have to apply in our SAP systems here. This is what we have to do it in the systems here. uploading the file from workstation. Right? So this is also not applicable. Let's see, this is we applied, is not applicable. Why? Because this is SP18, but here in our system, this is a different version here. This is the different version of the note here. It's like a 23 only here. STPI is a 23 version only here. So this is also not applicable here. So check which version is applicable. So main thing is that we need to cross check. So we need to cross check here, then we have to apply it here, cross check, and we have to apply the notes in our SAP systems here, right? That is the one thing here. This is the SP24. Ours is the, so not only this STPI. So if any note which you are applying here in our SAP system here, so what we have to do, first check the note here, whether this note is applicable or not, right? So why? Because the components are there here different and the support pack is different here. So we need to check whether it's applicable or not. So this is 725, 6 is 27. So, but it is not, we are in the 723 patch level. So it's the 25. This is not applicable. Like that, we need to so identify whether which nodes are applicable to our system and everything. We have to identify. So we need, if you Google it your error message, or if you go to the SAP marketplace and if you in the knowledge base article, if you type it, you will come to know the some notes here. The notes will fix the some known errors in the SAP systems here, some known errors in the SAP systems here, right? So that's the note implementation. The note will fix the known errors. It will correct the existing code corrections and everything. It will implement the new corrections, new functionalities in our SAP systems by implementing the note in SAP systems here. Okay, so that is the note implementation concept in SAP. Okay, so that is for today, and